And now Betty Cassorla tells the Mrs. Sapperstein story.
Yeah. My mother-in-law and father-in-law had a neighbor, a sweet, sweet little old lady, and she used to call my mother-in-law across the alleyway, and she said, you, and she'd take the mop stick and try to bang it on my mother-in-law's fire escape, and my mother-in-law would say, she says in English the best she can, I'm coming downstairs, and I want you to be there sitting on the bench, and we'll talk. So sure enough, my mother and father-in-law came down, and my husband Lou and I were sitting on, all four of us were sitting on the bench. And down came Mrs. Sapperstein and her daughter, and they're passing by, and she says to my mother-in-law, hello, Mrs. Sarcoli. So Louis starts to laugh, and I got a little embarrassed. I laughed. You shouldn't laugh. So she said, the old lady says to my mother-in-law, she says, I don't mind you calling me Mrs. Sarcoli, Mrs. Sarcoli. So she said, when your mother wants to call me, my name is Mrs. Sapperstein, but she calls me Mrs. So you think I should laugh? I'm glad she talks to me. It's a wonderful, wonderful night. And she went walking, and we all went a little walking around the block, and we're all very happy with each other.
Thank you, Mom.
Okay, darling.
Okay, bye-bye.